Hey guys, welcome to Appalachia's Homestead. Patea here. We're doing another video on our bullet versus the pullet experiment. We are on day 14, so we should be seeing some babies by the middle of next week. So we wanted to go ahead and candle these guys again to see how they're progressing and see what we're seeing, and you'll be able to compare it to the other video, the first one. So I just took the lid off the incubator. There's a 21-day period. We're on day 14, so we're going to candle and see how we're going. So here we go. Egg number 1. Now I did turn these this morning early when I got up, so they're ready to be put back X side down. Okay, looky here. Egg number 1, dark. We've got a really nice, I can see a little distinguishment down there. We've got a nice little air sac. I don't see a bloodline. Looking so far pretty good. Pretty good. Now I'm going to move fast because I don't like to keep them out of the humidifier, the incubator. This is egg number 2. It's a Moran egg. Looking very dark. I don't know if you can, they're harder to candle as we've talked about before, but you can see there's an air sac. Not really making out a bloodline there, so that's good. I'm trying to move fast, y'all. Okay, egg number 3. I think it was egg number 4. Is that the one that we weren't sure about? Okay, good deal. Look here. Can you see that? Looking very nice. Now, in the candling process, like I've told you before in the previous video, you look, there's the baby up there. God love it. Look at that. It's moving. It's very good. Look at that preciousness. So egg number 3 is doing fantastic. Like I've told you before, when you're candling eggs, a lot of folks tend to candle for the first time to figure out, what's this? Okay. Nope. That is just a yolk in there. You see that? We just have a yolk in there, which is, I think it was egg number 4. I know I'm talking about 3 different things at one time, but I'm trying to move fast. See there? So that's going to be a no-go on that. You do have an air sac, of course you do, right down there. But this should be fully dark all the way through. If I crack this open, you're probably just going to see the yolk. You might have had the very, very, very beginning of development here, but most likely not. So I'm taking egg number 4 out. It's not going back. Egg number 5. So like I was saying, see the difference there? See how dark that is and distinguished? You got a whole deal here. Looking good there on egg number 5. So what I was saying is eggs, like I've said on the previous video, they go through about a 21-day hatching period. A lot of folks think that, want to know, what about, how do you know what's fertilized versus what is not? You got a baby in there. And the deal is you don't know. I mean, even if you have a bunch of roosters and a bunch of hens and most likely they are, there is no guarantee, which is what you're seeing with me. So you find out when you start candling, like I'm doing right now. Now I'm on day 14, so what we're doing is we are continuing to monitor progress. Just to make sure everybody's growing and developing and moving along, and so far so good on everything but number 4 is what I'm saying. And there's still a lot more development to go with these guys, okay? A lot more development. I need to turn this one around this way, and I need to turn this one around this way. Get with the program, girl. I always recommend candling, obviously, in a dark place. I've got, low down onto the towel here, so if I happen to drop it, I can even still see veining in there on that. That's good. These are all looking really, really good. So I will candle again on day 17. You don't have to, but I probably will, because that will be your last candling before you enter what's called the lockdown period, okay? Looking good. Looking good. I hope you're seeing it. It's tricky to get this on camera, guys. It's not really a problem in terms of bringing it to you. It's just it's hard to capture. It's hard to see sometimes on its own, much less capture it on film unless, you're like National Geographic, and clearly I'm not. So that looks good. Last one. But anyway, we will candle again on day 17. Look there. Can you see that? All that vein, all the veins, all the vessels. That's really great. Now that's good. I'm going to turn it around so you can see the baby on the other side. It's a little sweet thing. And it's moving. Can you see that? It's pitch black dark in here, so my cameraman, I can't see what he's telling me or not. But like I said, for the 40th time, we will candle again on day 17 just to make sure everybody's progressing, okay? The eggs will enter a lockdown period on day 18. That is when I will stop turning the eggs, because if they just stop and they just finish incubating out and getting ready for hatching. It's almost like the newborn baby, you know, it's kind of like that calm before the storm. They just settle in. Not a whole lot of movement before you know, you give birth, at least in my experience. So we're going to keep you posted. As I suspected, egg number 4, I told you in the first video when we candled on day 7, you know, in terms of the candling videos, number 4, which was right here, I didn't think we had a keeper on that. So the rest are going good. We'll put some more water in. We're going to put the humidifier, the top back here on the incubator, and get the humidity back up to 38 degrees Celsius for mine. And keep them rocking and rolling. We'll keep turning them. I am turning them 3 times a day. 3 times a day. I think that really works great for them. So morning, late afternoon sometime, and then right before bed. Just a quick little turn. Check out the water. Check out the humidity. And so far, so good. So we'll keep you posted. And again, as I said last time, fingers crossed. All girls. Y'all take care. If you like what you see here at Appalachia's Homestead, be sure to like and subscribe and check us out on Facebook and Instagram and Pinterest. We love hearing from you, and we've got more vids coming your way. Y'all take care out there, and we'll talk to you soon.